Guys, Trump is under tremendous pressure, and it has been clear from the press conference between him and Modi. Now, let me tell you why I'm saying that. You might know during the election, Trump provoked the US population on illegal immigration, tariff issue, against the China threat, and reducing government spending. And in none of these areas, he has scored a major win. For example, look at this article. According to stats published by Immigration and Custom Enforcement of the US, the number of arrests of these illegal immigrants are very low despite spending so much. And in the beginning, the ICE was posting numbers of arrests it made on a daily basis. In the beginning, it detained with a rate of more than 1,000 people, but within a couple of weeks, the number is going down. And in the second week of February, the number plummeted to 600. And after this, the ICE stopped publishing numbers on social media, and now it has said it will publish the number on monthly, not on daily basis. Guys, this was a major promise by Trump, and the number slowing down does not look good on him. Now you can understand why the US sent illegal immigrants to India choked in metal chains. It was for the bloody optics, guys. Otherwise, what could be the reason of tying those poor souls in so much of shackles? Are they so dangerous or so frightening that the mighty US military couldn't bring them untied? Not according to me. The Republican hardcore fanbase of Trump has turned vicious against Indians. There was a massive backlash against Trump himself by these lunatics when Trump said that he is going to bring talented and competent engineers to US. And why only engineers? I'm talking about people from all kind of fields. And this statement pinched the MAGA fanbase, and they started spewing venom against Indians. And probably to calm this fanbase down, he made a show out of immigration, and of course, it was published all over the internet. After that, when Modi visited USA, Trump was very bullish in selling F-35 fighter jets to India. Meanwhile, in Trump's previous term, India was essentially blocked to buy the same aircraft because it bought Russian S-400 air defense system. And Trump then had fear that presence of S-400 and technology transfer can't go hand in hand. Well, homies, nothing has changed now. The S-400 is very much being operated in India, and the Americans, despite trying, could do nothing about it. Now, should India buy these F-35 fighter jets? Now, if you'll see, news reports on this issue have very mixed feelings about it. The benefit of buying F-35 would be increase in India's air superiority. There's no doubt about it. Because the F-35s are 5th generation fighter jets, and they are considered as the world's most advanced fighter jets. And for the 5th generation fighter jets, India has not many options. India has two options. First, the Russian Sukhoi 57 and the second, American F-35. So when we compare these two aircrafts, the F-35 is the battle-tested aircraft. Currently, more than 1,000 of these have been manufactured and are being used on the battlefield. Meanwhile, Sukhoi 57 produced are less than 50. Yeah, less than 50, not 500, not 5,000. It's just less than 50. So obviously, they are not very much battle tested. The stealth of F-35 is way superior than Sukhoi 57 because when we see them on the radar, F-35 appears almost 50 to 100 times smaller than Sukhoi 57. So, less detectable the aircraft, more chances of it to destroy its target without even getting noticed. Also, the capability in electronic jamming, that is, the ability to jam the fighter jets in front of you, and sensors of F-35 ranks above Sukhoi 57. On the other hand, the top speed and range of Sukhoi 57 is better than F-35. And mind you, when it comes to dogfight, the Sukhoi 57 is incredibly maneuverable as compared to F-35. But the mixed feelings in India comes when we compare the pricing and the partnership background. Let me explain further. When it comes to the pricing, the Sukhoi 57 cost half the amount of F-35 because the former cost somewhat around $35 to $40 million and the latter F-35 is priced between $90 to $100 million per aircraft. Also, the Russians are offering to produce these fighter jets in India itself. Meanwhile, there is almost no offer to jointly produce F-35 in India. So you can see that in Sukhoi 57, we will also gain critical tech of the aircraft, and if they are produced in India, then we will have less pressure if any sanctions are applied to Russia because we would be less dependent in this case. On the other hand, there is definitely a trust issue when it comes to the United States. You might not know, but the Americans can really halt the use of F-35 if they stop supplying the spare parts. And it's not like they have not done it before. In 2018, they suspended F-16 spare parts supply to Pakistan under Trump to put pressure on Pakistan. So there is always a risk of power play when it comes to the relation with US. Because see the hypocrisy. The administration which blocked this military supply to Pakistan in 2018 has granted $400 million aid for Pakistan F-16 fighter jets in February 2025. Guys, this is a blatant pressure tactics which US is using against India. Otherwise, why the same guy who blocked the aid to Pakistan is supplying millions of dollars to fund their fighter jets capabilities? Will Russian ever do this to us? I don't think so. So this hypocrisy IP rights has been patented by the Americans and they are best at it. In starting of this video, I told you about Trump's promise to reduce government spending, and he had made a Doge department with Elon Musk to stop unnecessary government spending. But I don't know how providing so much money to Pakistan is less spending. Is Trump trying to pressure India using these cheap tricks so that he can divert his slow election promise progress in his own country? Drop down in the comments what you think about it. Also, if you want a video on India's own 5th generation aircraft, do drop a comment. Until then, this is Raj signing off. Like and subscribe for more.